What's up everybody, it's Kiyodo and welcome back to another SMT Dx2 video. Today I'm going to be showcasing one of the strongest AoE DPS units, Lucifer. Now Lucifer is a relatively strong unit, built for mainly magic damage, really nothing much else, but it does pull through because it has some innate skills that are actually really useful. Now as you can see, there's only one weakness and that would be light, which is not really used in PvP that much until light pierce becomes a big deal, but for now it's not, so that's really nice. Also comes with repel dark, so that's also a big thing, especially if you're pairing this with an Ailment team. Not sure why you would, but you could, so that thing is still there in case you do want to use that for certain combinations. Now moving into the skills for Lucifer, Lucifer has some really strong AoE skills here. Also comes with a single target damage skill, but that's like whatever, you're not really looking into that as much because this is mostly a sweeper unit. First off, transferable is Mega Dolaon, so that's one of the strongest almighty AoE moves out there, at least one of the more general ones, so it's nice to have that in case you do run out of your unique innate skill, Morningstar. Now Morningstar is one of the highest base damage AoE skills in the game. They only give you 3 uses on it, which is kind of weird, but it's still relatively powerful, and when fully upgraded, it does give you an extra 20%, kind of like having an extra Butcher, so that's really nice if you didn't have the purple version, or if you do, man, extra icing on the cake there, so that's super nice. Now, speaking of Butcher, let's look into that one. So with purple, the awakening skill is Butcher, and that allows you to get 20% extra damage on your AoEs, so that's really deadly. Also comes with Evil Gaze, but it's like, you know, it's a multi-hit skill. I like it because not a lot of people are expecting it. But you could probably transfer that out for something. Now because Lucifer is relatively squishy, you probably want to put some sort of Endure or Enduring Soul on him, or something else to increase the damage. So Serial Killer, Concentrate is super good as well, especially if you're going for that big boom. Then it is something that you can look into. There's a lot of ways that you can build this guy. It's relatively expensive to do the damage build, but relatively cheap to do the survivability build. So if that's what you're looking for, then maybe you can look into that. Now looking at the brands for Lucifer, I built some mostly for magic damage, and also I feel like it's sort of a requirement to have divine brands just because the 8 MP cost skills doesn't really get lowered by anything else, so it's kind of a big deal. You do want to be able to use your skills at least once every like 1 or 2 turns or so, so you need to think about divine brands and then mix it with some sort of 2-set. I prefer ward just because I have some really good tertiary stats on my ward brands, but also because in case you get hit by some shenanigan ailments, then that's something that you'll have to deal with. Although when you are fighting ailment teams, you know, they probably have some sort of barrier break combo in there. So yeah, I don't know about that, which is why I also threw in Ailment Resistance, which now I feel is really good in a lot of units. Ailment Resistance is a big deal, especially if you're pairing that with Hellish Mask or Infernal Mask if you have that. So nice really in PvP, they don't really expect it. If you're trying to burst them down with an AoE that they weren't expecting because they thought you were ailmented. But besides the case, mostly you want to build for magic attack. You can also build into some HP, which I didn't do, which you probably should, because HP on Lucifer is like, it's like okay there, it's not really the greatest thing, so definitely something else to look into as well. So overall, I would say Luci's damage output is relatively high up there, though he is more of a glass cannon, so you want to try to get out your damage as quickly as possible, and you want to be more consistent by having divine brands just so you can make sure you can do them, in case some sort of 1 or 2 hit combo shenanigans ever does arise, which definitely happens a lot. So I'm going to be showing you a few teams on how I use Lucifer in the following clips. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're going to be fighting against a Hellbiker team first. So first things first, we need to check out the Hellbiker to see if it's purple or yellow, and it is teal. Really weird to have on a Hellbiker, especially because you don't pair that with Alilat. So interesting, maybe they're looking to change that later, but yeah, pretty weird. Xiaogang gun in red, the most optimal kind. Now we have to see if this set is clear or teal, and it's clear, so we're gonna have to worry about the Titanomachia at 6 MP cost. But I don't think it'll be a big deal. Siegfried could be a big problem. There could be like some 6 MP cost or 5 MP cost AoE in there. So that might be something to have to look out for. We'll see about that. But we did bring in an anti-fizz team, so this should pretty much cover it. Although we're not lowering their damage. So it could be a big deal. We're gonna see how this works. It's nice to have people with Endure or some sort, so I would think about throwing that onto Luci. But we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. Because I'm still concerned about what skills I should throw onto Luci, even though there's a lot of things that could work. I just don't have the things that I'd optimally want. And oh my god, Luci just got destroyed. Oh no, this is why we have Endures. Oh Quaz, oh boy. Probably not too good here. But I think we can wipe out most of them. Yeah, Cuckoo Lane does a lot of the work, but I think Morningstar's gonna clean it up. For the most part, yeah, just barely living on there. Not good, but they didn't get the extra critical reset. There we go. So not that bad. 8 of Seidon is actually a terrible skill. I actually hate having to deal with that. And it's kind of nice that Purple Luci comes with Evil Gaze. Even though it's not the best skill, it is still a multi-hit, so it goes through possible endures. Kind of nice, that's why I haven't taken it off yet. Okay, next up we're fighting an Ailment team. I am pretty worried about this guy here, Nurgle. Nurgle is someone that I really wish I had, but it's just so hard to pull these 5-star Reapers. And yeah, it's a pretty good one. Plague of Babylon, only 6 cost, which is insane for what it does, but that's kind of why I want it. And is this going to be a yellow Nekomata? Yes, it is, for the Mahamir Karen at 5 cost. Really weird that it only has 1000 HP, even though it's a yellow. I would think that you'd want to build that tanky, but I guess you don't really have to, especially because it's on a fast team. Shiva, is that purple? It's teal. Okay, teal is probably the better one, but purple is also good in anti-fizz meta. It is relatively squishy, so we should be able to beat this guy up, like, pretty fast. They did invest heavily into strength and vitality, though, so that's something to have to look into. And looking at Dante. Dante is actually really hard to deal with if you don't have anti-fizz. Because Million Stab, oh boy, this skill is quite the crazy one. And it hits pretty hard, actually. I didn't expect it to hit that hard, but it does. So we're gonna have to worry about them. At least it's not a big deal for right now. Since their first turn, I want to assume that they're just going to set up for Charm. And we have the answer to that. So hopefully they don't destroy us in one hit. Could happen, you never really know. The setup that I have right now is not optimal, but it'll work. It'll do. Adarkunda. Man, that is some serious stuff. There's a Charm setup, and okay, wow, that actually hits really hard, even against Kin Mammon. It has a chance to miss, because there's 4 shots, but Jesus, man, the thing is deadly. First thing I want to do, instead of using Luci right now, I think I just want to try Love Hate everybody. Yeah, that's pretty big damage. Yeah, I'd like that. Denzel Corn goes up, go to the debuff, rebuff, and this probably won't kill everybody. But it was pretty good, especially because we got the Rakunda off Trial of Hate. Oh, that reset on the Charm could have been bad. And holy moly, Million Stabs! Oh god, oh boy. That's why I'm scared of Dante. That is not looking good, but I think we should be okay if this kills. Last hit! Oh baby, oh Luci, Evil Gaze pulling through. Alright, we're gonna be fighting a team that's considerably difficult, mainly because there's the Orcus and the Heka in here. So that could be some issues. The Jonqui by itself is kind of not that scary. Let's check it out. It is probably built with Life Brand, so it's not going to be doing as much damage as a one-shot killer War Brand Jonqui will do. But it's still something we have to worry about, so we'll take a look at everybody else here. Null Charm, probably not going to help him that much, but Life Brands as well. Hong Di, probably going to be super hard to take out, but we should be okay here. And I think they went with health because they had this Orcus Heka build. Orcus in yellow with Nocturne, super good. And Clear Heka is pretty much the standard, really high HP up there. So yeah, this is a big deal. We're going to try to mute them before they can do anything. But that is all chance, man. You never really know at these types of battles. This is going to be a slow fight. Because we have only, well, mostly AoEs. That's what we specialize in here. And then the 2 supports, not really doing too much. We're going first. So we have just enough press turns to do the mute combo. And we're going to be hitting, I want to say, at least 2 of them. I want to say at least the 2 tanks. They're going to be taken out of the game. Oh, no barriers. That is actually quite odd. So, I guess we'll just hit them. Muted 3 out of the 4, even better than what I expected. And we didn't get the extra pass turn for Luci. Oh well. 774 on a crit, not as bad. So, as I thought, Life Brand, ZK, not that much work. That's pretty bad though. So, we're gonna have to maybe heal Luci right here, and I think that's okay. Jarhan, big heal. Not enough, though. Not even halfway. So, we'll hit him. Does only a little bit of damage, honestly. Do you have a force weakness covered? On ZK, yes you do. Alrighty. No big deal. But if Luci dies here, that could be a potential problem. Never mind. Thank you for missing. That's the problem with slow units, though. Slow physical attackers just miss. It's just horrible sometimes. And I think I still want to heal you. That's the best course of action. Everybody is muted, so that's good. And I don't think AoE is going to help much here. I just want to get the mana back for Ananta. Tried to get that extra pass turn in there, but it didn't work. It's relatively high percent, but it's not for sure. And they're still pretty high HP, which is a little bit disconcerting. We're going to deal with the Heka relatively quickly if possible. Oh, yeah, I'll probably still hit him. Yeah, that's good. Now that their defenses are down, that's doing a lot more damage. And I want to keep Luci alive more than I do Ananta, even though Ananta has the revive. What are you gonna do? Oh, not enough. Perfect! That's what I was hoping for. Now we can start focusing on Heka, because I feel like Heka is gonna be more of a problem than Orcus will be. Oh good, lucky skip. Loving it. I think I'm gonna go for this pass turn like this. You get this one, heal him. And I don't want to chance this, so I'm gonna remute. Boom, okay. Pretty much sealing the deal right here. And that especially seals the deal. Oh, look at Ananta, 5 HP. Totally calculated. Looks like we don't need to do too much here. Are you gonna die? Yeah, but that doesn't finish him off. Now, Evil Gaze. What a killer. Ah, Evil Gaze. Nobody expects that, because why would you throw that on Luci unless it was already given to you?